And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Spring training baseball coming your way. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Minnesota Twins. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this.
And now, your 2022 Minnesota Twins.
Just about ready to go. And on the hill for the Twins, Cy Young. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Tony Gwynn stands in now and lets that one go for a strike.
First pitch, 107.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Langoliers collects, fires to first, gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Batting second, the second baseman, Brendan Rodgers.
Now it's Brendan Rodgers. Swings through that one. 0-1. Nice warm day here. Good baseball weather. Does that change anything, Chris, especially for the hitters?
Absolutely. You feel so much more comfortable at the plate. You're not worried about, getting jammed on fastballs inside part of the plate. You can kind of be more selective instead of just looking out away so that you can get the barrel to it. And that part, you can get on the inside part of the plate as well.
Paul Molitor now at the plate. In there, and it's 0-1. And misses inside. And a pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And down on strikes he goes. And there are 2 outs.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
So up next, Willie Mays. In there for strike 1.
You can talk metrics and all that stuff, but no matter what, I think Willie Mays is the greatest defensive center fielder the game's ever seen.
Rodgers leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And fouled off.
And just to touch on Mays' defensive ability, there isn't a ball he couldn't get to or a throw he couldn't make. He was an artist out there in the outfield.
And here it comes.
Ball. I got the count 1 and 2.
That one misses, and the count's even at 2. And Singy, if you factor in May's 660 career homers and the .301 batting average on top of his defense, we might just be looking at the greatest all-around player in Major League history. Three-two now. And a foul ball. He stays alive. payoff pitch. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. One left for Toronto. And now the Twins will go to work on offense. We've got no score. Back after this on the show. Bottom of the first. And on the hill in this one, Oral Hershiser.
We know he's one of the best in the game, doesn't make many mistakes, and if he's in a pinch, he'll make up a pitch and throw something that you've never seen before.
Bottom of the first. And now for the Twins, Garrett Anderson.
Leading up for the Twins, the left fielder, Garrett
The wind of the pitch.
Anderson.
That one misses. Ball one. The wind of the pitch. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Next pitch is inside, and that's ball two. Righty delivers. And it's even up.
2-2 count.
Up the middle. Banks picks it up. One up, one down.
Batting second, the shortstop, Ha-Sung Kim.
Now the number 2 hitter, Ha-Sung Kim. And the first offering is not close. The pitch. Fouled back our way, and that's out of play. One down, base is empty. And down on strikes. Now 2 out.
That cutter right there had just enough movement on it to get the swing and miss. It wasn't a great location by any means. That's typically a spot that hitters can handle, so I'd say he fooled him with just enough of that late action.
Here's some real power at the plate. David Ortiz. Next offering is down low, and it's 1-0.
1-1, no strikes.
And the pitch. Good eye right there. The 2-1.
Ball, that's it.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
So 2 down. Larry Walker will hit next. Hard hit to third. They take the force out, and that is that. Second inning coming up here in Florida's Baseball City. No score. Welcome back. Now it's going to be Willie Stargell.
Leading off for Toronto, the first baseman, number 8, Willie Stargell.
The wind and the pitch. That one missing inside. The 1-0. Has some trouble with it. 1 out in the second.
Batting 6, the left fielder, Jim Rice.
Jim Rice next up for the Blue Jays. This guy has turned into a beast. That one's in there, 0-1.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Next offering misses. 1-1. Ed Drummond, our umpire behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Boogie's a really fair umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So standard strike zone, he's consistent with it. And the great thing is you don't see players question the calls too much. So that's a good thing in this day and age.
Next offering is down low. And the right-hander deals. On the ground to first. The flip to the pitcher covering. Pitcher gets to the bag for the out.
Batting seventh, the designated hitter, Rhys Hoskins.
2 outs, base is empty. And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. On the ground to the left. Throws to first, and that's the 3rd out. Down in order go the Blue Jays. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Bottom of the inning. Now it's Alex Bregman.
Leading off for the Twins, the third baseman, Alex Bregman.
Hershiser back to work. And there's a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough.
And that should be extra bases. And it kicks off the base of the wall. The throw in. The throw to second is offline.
I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Now here is Adolis Garcia.
Batting sixth, the center fielder, Adolis.
And that's in there for strike 1. The pitch. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes. Ball 1 there. One, 2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's 1 away. Next is the designated hitter, Tyrone Taylor. In there, and it's 0-1. Squirts away a little bit. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Here comes a pitch. That's out to center field. Mays settles under it and puts the squeeze on that. And there's 2 down.
Batting eighth, the second baseman, Ozzie.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Bregman on at second with 2 down. Next offering is in for a strike. Kicks and fires. That one blasted deep to right. That's back there. It bangs off the wall. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead. And in its second with an RBI double.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
And now a chance for Shea Langoliers. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Man on second, 2 down. In for a strike. And the count is 0-2.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
This one in the dirt, and the runner stays where he is. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swing and a miss, and that is that. And the Twins plate 1 on the double. It's now 1-0. On to the 3rd inning, and now for the Jays, Ernie Banks.
Moving up the shortstop, Ernie Banks.
Young back to work. Clips the corner. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Strike 2.
Count 0-2.
The wide to kick the pitch. Foul ball. And the righty deals. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Langoliers down to first with it. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
Batting ninth, the catcher, number 28, Jonah.
And now, Jonah Heim. He's built his reputation as one of the top framers in the sport. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Just missed. The 2-0 is in for a strike. The pitch. And now it's even up.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 out.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Right fielder, number 19, Tony Gwynn.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. At the plate, Tony Gwynn. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. You'd be hard-pressed to find a better contact hitter than Tony Gwynn. The ball basically stood still for him. If it's near the plate, he'd get the barrel on it. That one ripped. That's back there. Makes the grab, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, now the left fielder, Garrett Anderson.
Leading up for the Twins, the left fielder, Garrett Anderson.
And he deals. And a swing and a miss there.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Next offering is in for a strike. Righty to the plate. And he chases that one. One down.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Kim in the box now as he looks at ball one. Second plate appearance of the day for him. That one called a strike. And the count 1-1. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout.
The first baseman, number 34. David Ortiz.
2 outs, base is empty. Digging in, David Ortiz. In there for strike one. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Next offering is fouled back. On the ground to third, lays out. He's got it over to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Well, that's cat-like reflexes over there at the hot corner. Nice job of making that play and ending the inning.
Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the fourth, Julio Urias, trying to protect this lead.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you can get a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
And welcome back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Brendan Rodgers. And a pitch. And a foul ball. You'll one.
Ball, that pitch is up.
That's down and in.
Count is 2-1.
At the belt and fires. Line drive, caught.
Now batting, third baseman, Paul Molitor.
So up next for Toronto, Paul Molitor. First offering misses the mark. And a pitch. That's in for a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
The pitch. Good eye right there.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
The pitch. On a line, base hit.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Stepping in, Willie Mays. Runner takes off. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Molitor over at second, one down. Next one is off the plate. Now 2-0.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Next pitch downstairs, and that's ball 3. There's a strike. And that's ball 4.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
Willie Stargell next up for the Blue Jays. He's 0 for 1.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam. You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
Next offering is fouled back. And a 1-1. And downstairs.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
The 2-1.
Ball 3.
And a foul ball. 1 out. Runners at first and second. And they're all loaded up.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
1 down. And next for Toronto, Jim Rice. Good contact guy, good defender.
Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
On the ground, right side, base hit, 1 run is in. The tying run is in to score, and we are starting over. It's 1-1.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. Check swing, but he went too far. Strike 1. And a pitch. And now the count is even.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Next pitch misses, and it's 2-1.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
1 out, bases full. Next pitch is downstairs.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
And now the shortstop, Ernie Banks. 0 for 1 so far. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and deals. Strike 2. Foul ball there. The pitch. Bases loaded, 2 down.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Here's a 1-2. Got him. Out number 3. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single, all even at 1 apiece. New pitcher now for the Jays, Jacob deGrom. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise. Welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the cleanup hitter for Minnesota, Larry Walker.
The right fielder, Larry Walker.
The wind of the pitch. Well, who would have thought Jacob deGrom as a college shortstop and then a 9th-round pick by the Mets was going to turn into this good of a pitcher. Back-to-back Cy Youngs in both 2018 and 2019. Swing and a miss. 1 and 2. And here it comes.
Ball 2.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
But that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Bregman.
Here's Alex Bregman. And that's in there for strike 1.
Yeah, Boog, just incredible. You look at that benchmark of 200 innings, comfortably over that in 2018 with 217, and the sub-2 ERA, just impressive at 1.70 to lead the league.
And the 0-2. And that one a little bit high.
I got to count 1 and 2.
The wind and the pitch. And that one fouled off. The wind of the pitch. That one off the mark, and it's 2-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Back to work, 3-2 now. And he gets Bregman. 2 away.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
And now the center fielder, Adolis Garcia. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And the right-hander deals.
Hey.
And a big swing and a miss.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Two down, nobody on. Stays alive. Got him. The big righty strikes out the side. Nothing doing here for the Twins. Score remains deadlocked at 1. On the mound now for the Twins, Dinelson Lamet.
Now pitching for the Twins, number 32, Dinelson Lamet.
All set for the start of the inning. And here's the catcher, Jonah Heim.
Leading off for the Blue Jays, the catcher, number 28, Jonah Heim.
The pitch. And takes low for ball 1. Just missed.
Ball 2.
The wind to kick the 2-0. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Strike.
And the pitch. Fouls one off. 2-2.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
This to center field. Garcia moving under it. Makes the grab, 1 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Gwynn.
Tony Gwynn next up for the Blue Jays. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms in the sport. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And the 1-0. And another ball. Right-handed reliever. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Ortiz. And he handles it himself for the out. And now for the Jays, Brendan Rodgers.
Second baseman, Brendan Rodgers.
That one's in there, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Kicks and fires. That one fouled off. Here comes a pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Albies. And that is the third out of the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. Still tied 1-1. Back now to start the bottom of the fifth, and taking over on the mound, Hal Newhouser. And he has some nasty breaking stuff. We head to the bottom of the fifth, and now the DH, Tyrone Taylor.
Leading off for the Twins, the designated hitter, Tyrone.
And a pitch.
Taylor.
And that's outside.
No strike.
That one misses. Ball 2. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. That's a strike. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now. Taylor started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and Woody Keller right on it. Says he held up. The wide to kick the pitch. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate.
Ozzie Albies.
Bounce to the right side, in plenty of time to first, and Albies is retired.
Up next for Minnesota, the catcher,
Shea Langoliers, the next Twin up to hit. First pitch, not close. Newhouser, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. Next pitch misses inside, and it's 2-0.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was late.
2 strikes.
Two down. And now it's filled up.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him. That's out number 2. Here's the left fielder, Garrett Anderson.
Left fielder, Garrett Anderson.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Left-hand batter waits.
Ball, that's just out.
That one missed.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
Runner at second, 2 down. That one in for a strike, 2-2.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Hit in the air, right field. And there's a hit. Runner around third, on his way to the plate. He's safe.
Well done. Drives in the run. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
And next for Minnesota, Ha-Sung Kim.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Ha-Sung Kim.
First offering, and it just misses. That one in there across the letters.
1-1.
Two outs. On the ground to third. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Now back, the first baseman, David Ortiz.
David Ortiz, the next twin up to hit. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
2 on, 2 outs. Pitch misses there, and the count is 1-1.
Ball, 1 strike.
Anderson, the lead runner, out at second. Kim on at first with 2 down. Slap the other way, foul. And now the lefty. Smash to the left side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Zips it across. Third out, and that ends the frame. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit, and it's now a 2-1 ball game. Coming out of the bullpen for the Twins, Jordan Hicks. And he'll work on holding this lead.
Jordan Hicks.
Top 6. And now for the Jays, Paul Molitor.
Leading off for Toronto, the third baseman, Paul Molitor.
The pitch. That misses, and that's ball 1. Movement in the bullpen, Jalen Beeks getting ready to go. Abreu warming up as well. The next offering misses, and that's ball 2.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
The next pitch misses. 3 balls, no strikes. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
And he deals. Check swing, but he went too far. Strike 1. (3-1), and he couldn't come up with it.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
No outs, runner at first. And here is Willie Mays. This guy with light tower power. Next offering is down low. 1-0. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. Throw. Safe. Out to short. Throws across the diamond. And that is a big first out.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
Willie Stargell.
So up next for Toronto, Willie Stargell.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
In there, and it's 0-1. 1 out and a runner at second. Pickoff throw. Molitor dives back in safely. And now the 0-1. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Here's the 0-2. In the dirt. Not in time. The tying run stands at third with 1 out, and a fly ball could knock this one up. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Got him. 2 gone.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, 1 out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up. And that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason. And that helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
And now here is Jim Rice. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Righty delivers, and it's fouled away. Two outs with a runner at third. Swing and a pop up in foul ground. Bregman should have this one, and that is that. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Twins 2 and the Blue Jays 1. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Drew Smith. And his job is to collect quick outs and keep his team within striking distance. Now it's the power speed combo, Larry Walker.
Leading up for the Twins, the right fielder, Larry Walker.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Toronto's bullpen with some action. Trevor Rosenthal preparing to come on if needed. Next pitch is inside. And 1-1. At the belt and fires. Slider misses outside. The count 2-1. There's a strike. Two now. And a swing and a miss. And now one away.
Well, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of guys didn't like to throw it because it threw off their release point and their mechanics, and they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence, this pitch has come back into play, and they are doing some special things with it.
And now it's Alex Bregman, and the first offering is not close. The pitch. And that one fouled off. Next pitch is outside. And the righty deals. And there's a ball. Righty to the plate, and he walked him.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
One gone, runner at first. Now at the plate, Adolis Garcia, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Fought off foul. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Bregman leads off first with one away. Next pitch is outside. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss, and the count's full. And the right-hander deals. The punch out there. That's out number 2.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
And now the Minnesota designated hitter, Tyrone Taylor. Fouled off. He was late. And a pitch. Slapped foul. Next pitch misses way outside.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Next one off the plate inside. 2-2. Kicks and deals. Stays alive. Comebacker to the mound. And that one finds its way through. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Ozzie Albies, the next Twin up to hit. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. Two outs, couple of base runners at first and second. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 strike.
The pitch, way high.
Upstairs.
And here it comes. This one lifted in the air, left field. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. Twins strand a pair, but they still lead it 2-1. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Brian Abreu. And he'll do his best to hang on to this lead. Back here at the ballpark, now it's the DH, Rhys Hoskins.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with 1 swing here.
And the pitch. And ball 1. Abreu, he's known as a reliever that excels in really tough situations, those high leverage spots. It seems like he's at his best in these situations, and obviously the ability to get the strikeout factors in. The 1-0. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Yeah, there's certain guys that expect to come in and dominate, and they see the challenge, the battle just a little bit differently. They trust their stuff, and they believe that their stuff is better than that guy standing in the batter's box, what his swing, what his ability is.
So now 1-2 to Rhys. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The mental approach is a big factor too, isn't it?
Yeah, Boog, it is. And, you know, for each guy, it can be a little different. Some people consciously work on focusing, slowing things down, breathing techniques. And then there's some players that are just natural, and they just seem to be more composed and less excitable.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And there's 1 down. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Ernie Banks digs in now. Swings through that one. 0-1. A lot of times with relievers, they just like to get amped up, and they're not really looking to try and slow it down, right? They're just trying to get hyper.
Yeah, and perhaps make that hitter a little hyper and make him more aggressive. And that way, when they put a wrinkle, change speeds, he's out in front just a little bit.
The wind and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 2 away.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your bullpen arm when you roll them out there to start a new inning, hold on to a small lead. Just such a stabilizing effect. And not only get the first 2 hitters, but to strike them out. That gives everyone on defense a big boost of confidence.
Jonah Heim next up for the Blue Jays. And that's in there for strike 1. And just hacking like you used to.
Yeah, kind of same, just like that, yeah.
the tying run at the plate. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2. The wind of the pitch. Stays alive. Next pitch is outside. And the count 1-2. Kicks and fires. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The wind of the pitch. That one pulled foul. And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
Well, he might have to look for a different put away pitch right here 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Next one misses, and now 3-2.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Jalen Beeks takes over on the mound. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Jesus Sanchez. A runner on first with 2 gone for him.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way on.
In there for strike 1.
Right now they're looking for something, hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Here comes a pitch. Next offering misses down and away. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Next offering is in for a strike.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
The 1-2. And now 2-2.
That's a really good take.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Blue Jays held in check, and our score remains 2-1. So remaining in the game defensively, Jesus Sanchez. He'll be the new right fielder after entering as a pinch hitter. Out of the bullpen for the Jays, Trevor Rosenthal. And he'll do his best to keep this close.
Now pitching for the Blue Jays, number 40, Trevor Rosenthal.
And welcome back. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now the Twins catcher, Shea Langoliers.
The catcher, Shea Langoliers.
The pitch. There's a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And 2 as he waves at that one.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
The 0-2 stays alive. The 0-2. And that one missing low. And a pitch. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Anderson.
So now pinch hitter for Minnesota, Lorenzo Cain. Looking to start something with one gone.
Lorenzo Cain.
First pitch just misses. At the belt and fires. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Swing and a miss. And that is strike two.
That's one of those swing now before the pitchers even let go of the baseball.
Here's a 1-2. There's a swing and a miss. Gathers and throws to first. 2 up, 2 down.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Top Young Care.
So now pinch hitter for Minnesota, Max Muncy, looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty.
Max Muncy.
And that one wrapped foul. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. A little slider action.
That one misses in the dirt.
This hitter's been seeing good velocity in the at-bat. He's kind of set up for that changeup. He hasn't seen it yet. Looks just like a fastball out of the hand.
One and two now.
That's a ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That's the 3rd out. Twins retired in short order. They lead it 2-1. Staying in the game on defense, Lorenzo Cain. He'll be the new left fielder after entering the game as a pinch hitter. On the mound now for the Twins, Rob Dibble.
Number 49, Rob Dibble.
Garrett Hampson. He's the new shortstop as he comes in as a defensive replacement here. So now pinch hitter for the Blue Jays, Albert Pujols. Big spot for him here. The pitch. That one's in there, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. And a pitch. And a swing and a miss. And a quick out, number 1.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Ford Proctor. 1 out, the base is empty for him.
Ford Proctor.
That one's in there, 0-1. Left-hand hitter waits. That's inside, and that is ball one. Next offering is outside.
Well, you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you if he will.
Next offering clips the zone count even at 2. And he deals. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And now 2 gone. So here's the cleanup hitter, Willie Mays. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. First pitch, not close.
But this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two down, nobody on. In the air, right field. Walker makes the catch, and that'll do it. Down in order go the Blue Jays, and they trail it here 2-1. So remaining in the game defensively, Albert Pujols. He entered as a pinch hitter, but this might get interesting. Not a position he's used to playing here. Also into the ball game, Ford Proctor. He's the new third baseman. Genesis Cabrera taking the mound. It's his job to keep his team in the game.
Number 92, Genesis Cabrera.
Welcome back. And the batter now, David Ortiz.
Leading up for the Twins, the first baseman, David Ortiz.
The pitch. And that one off the outside edge. Swings and misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Guy out there sees a power hitter take that kind of swing. He's got to be thinking, is this guy trying to set me up? Now let's see if he can make an adjustment.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Next offering is fouled back.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Kicks and deals. Ripped to short. Banks collects. On to first. 1 up, 1 down.
The right fielder, number 33, Larry Walker.
So up next for Minnesota, Larry Walker. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Ball 1, no strike.
Left-hand batter waits. And there's the strike. Fouled off to the right. Here's a 1-2. And down on strikes he goes. 2 down.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Alex Bregman. First pitch, and he just misses. And now the lefty. That one is upstairs. And here it comes. And now 2-1.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
In the air out to center. Willie Mays makes the play. And they get Bregman for the out. And that'll do it. Down go the Twins in order as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Tyler Holtz gets the call from the pen. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball.
Tyler Holt.
Back here at the ballpark. And now Willie Stargell.
Leading off.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Line drive. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Walker with a quick throw back in as the tying run is forced to stop at second.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Jim Rice next up for the Blue Jays. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Well, they're applying pressure, quality at bats, quality swings right now, and see this offense doing it one man to the next, showing a lot of fight right now, and they're making it difficult for the back end of this bullpen to close out this game.
And a pitch. And a foul ball. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Beats him for the first out, and that completes the strikeout.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the designated hitter, Rhys Hoskins.
And here is Rhys Hoskins, known for his late inning heroics. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes and 2 away now. And next for Toronto, Ernie Banks. Trying to deliver as the hero.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. When you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Next offering is fouled back. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Is just one strike away. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And that ends the ball game. The tying run left stranded at second.
This was by no means an offensive outburst. Only 4 hits the entire game, but good teams find a way to win, and they did.
And your final score here today, 2-1. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.